Friends, colleagues, wrestling enthusiasts, welcome back to another episode of Half Nelson. And today, we're gonna do something a little different here. We're gonna offer a redo. We're gonna look at something that happened on SmackDown last night that didn't quite live up to my expectations, and you know what we're gonna do right here, right now? We're gonna fix it. We're gonna give it a redo, and we're gonna make it better. See how we could have gotten a better show, a better storyline, rather than the ones we got. Today, I'm talking about Lana's SmackDown Live debut. So, what actually happened? The show started with the Money in the Bank ladder match. Everybody came out. Shane McMahon hyped up the event. Naomi came out. She hyped up the championship. Everybody was getting along. And then Lana came and interrupted the whole thing. Lana wanted to be inside the Money in the Bank ladder match, which, fine. There's 5 competitors in that match, and there's 6 competitors in the men's. So, why not even it out? That sounds like a good idea. But no, Shane McMahon said, well, you just showed up, and I'm not about to just hand you something, so unfortunately, no. Not allowed to do it. And so she cried and whimpered like a baby and then took off. Naomi talked mad shit, as usual. The resulting match that followed between, let's face it, Team Lynch and the Welcoming Committee. We had Lana interrupt yet again to help the Welcoming Committee get another win. And of course, that famous image of the Welcoming Committee standing in front, Lana's behind them, but it's assumed that she is joining the heel team, if not at least in line with the heel team. Now, why is this a bad thing? First off, Team Lynch, Team Welcoming Committee. I thought we were over this. I thought when the Money in the Bank ladder match was announced that we got over this team crap. Because nobody bought it. Nobody bought Charlotte and Naomi in a long-term team, but they keep booking the 2 ladies in matches. It just doesn't make sense. And for a long time, the SmackDown Women's Championship has just felt like something ethereal, just floating off into the wind. It doesn't matter. We'll get to it when we get to it. What Money in the Bank did was finally cut all the crap, make it about each woman for herself, and it works. But now that Lana's in there and basically emphasize the heels versus the faces, we're going back to that mentality, and it just sucks. Also, Lana just kind of coming in and interrupting things. There's a better way you could have introduced her character, as opposed to somebody who's just whining and whimpering for it. You could have actually had her be a credible threat. I don't see any real reason why she can't be included in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Now, Shane's right. We can't just give her that spot, but she can earn it. First off, we're going to scrap the tag team crap tonight. After the 5-way chaos, I'm fine with everybody starting the show like that, but the real focus here is between Lana and Naomi, talking mad shit to each other. Lana says, I can beat you, and at that moment, we should have heard an announcement that Lana and Naomi would fight in a singles match that night. We get the attention finally back on Naomi, not necessarily defending her title, but showing off how powerful she is. Jinder Mahal did that tonight, and it worked out well for him. So why can't we do the same for Naomi? What we can do is have Lana go off against Naomi in a match, just like Jinder versus Mojo, for a shot at Money in the Bank. We could have had Lana win against Naomi. If we want to keep making her a heel, we could have had her do some sneaky shit to get around it, but have her win that spot. Really show her off, show that Lana's not one to be trifled with, and could add a fun element to the story. Now, what happens the week after? This is where we put the tag team business to rest forever. The Welcoming Committee versus Team Lynch minus Naomi, add Lana. Lana is the loose cannon. Can you imagine her fighting with Charlotte Flair, her teammate? It's perfect. We've had way too many tag team matches out of people who should be in singles competition, so just evolve into another chaos again. Really make it about every woman for herself. Again, show that Lana is the loose cannon and not to be trifled with. And going into Money in the Bank, we would have that attitude in our minds of, all right, here we go. All out, no holds barred action. She doesn't necessarily need to win Money in the Bank. We just need to make her a credible threat. We just need her to start feuds with people. We could have a sort of Neville-esque character for the women. Someone who's totally willing to use people and be conniving in order to get her own way. Because you look at the welcoming committee, I feel like everybody on the welcoming committee is there for each other. They're a good team. Not one of those members, except for maybe Natalya, stands out. But Lana is a new force all on her own. It wouldn't be interesting to see throughout the months how she could slide between teams and feuds to really try and get her own foothold on the championship. It'd be a fun storyline to pursue, but as for now, we've kind of just got that heels versus faces, that boring dynamic again. We would have gotten the satisfaction to see Lana hold up her own against Naomi outside of this weird rushed championship match. Now she has a shot to be the champion? Where the hell did this come from? If we wanted to make it seem like Lana wasn't just getting favors, why would we give her a championship match at Money in the Bank? That makes absolutely no sense, especially when we saw a better example of this done with Mojo Rawley the same night, the same hour. Those are the ways I think we really could have fixed the Lana debut and pushed the SmackDown Women's Championship in the right direction. But as for now, here's hoping for some cool stuff at Money in the Bank, I guess. Tell me what you think about my suggestions in the comments below. Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Do you have other ideas on how Lana's debut could have been improved? If you like this video, click the like button below. Also, subscribe to be the first one to find out when new content's up. We've got Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And until next time, thank you all very, very much for watching. We'll see you later. I'm the HalfKocked personality. The HalfKocked personality.